Well, they're sending a tweet or waiting for the traffic lights to change. Millions of us rely on data centres every day without even realising. If they didn't exist, life would simply grind to a halt. Dozens of these technical nerve centres are based here in London, and they need bright new recruits to join them to keep going, as Glenn Goodman explains.
Row upon row of black monoliths. Inside are computer servers. 100,000 in just this one building alone, fed by enough power to maintain a small town.
There's a lot of talk about the cloud these days. People saying, oh, I've just uploaded my photos to the cloud, or my entire business runs completely from the cloud. But where exactly is this mythical cloud? Well, you're looking at it, or at least part of it. It may not look too fluffy, but believe me, your digital life depends upon it.
Actually, the east of London is probably one of the most significant digital hubs on the planet. And this area...
Not many people know that, I think.
Very few people know that. We estimate that something between 65 and 70% of all the UK's internet traffic will come through Docklands at some stage during any working day.
Hundreds of companies rely on this place to look after their private data, and highly skilled staff are needed to maintain the equipment. In a time of high graduate unemployment, you'd think people would be beating down their door. But in fact, they've been struggling to fill vacancies. So they've started what they call a data centre boot camp to train up recent graduates.
Now that I've known it, I can see that there is a big opportunity in this area as well. But because it has not been flashed to a level where graduates know about this, I guess that is where the difficulty lies, I suppose.
So it's just not on people's radar, basically?
Yeah.
At universities, they teach you very specific things like mechanical engineering or electrical engineering, whereas this industry is very, there's a lot of interlinks between different industries, and I don't think they necessarily teach you that at university. It's
so
very
people
specific
come out
learning.
Not really having the right skills to
I think
work
so.
in a place like
yeah.
this.
And especially because of the way the data centre industry is, it's very hard to find out what it's like until you're in the industry.
So it may not have the glamour of Google, but it's perfect for disciplined operators like Ochoy Hyman, who has just finished 10 years in the Royal Navy.
We do possess a lot of different transferable skills, knowing that we've worked in many different environments and places around the world and dealing with different people, different cultures. So I think that might have helped.
Of course, we now have Tech City in Old Street as well as the Docklands data centres. So as a future employer for London's graduates, the East London IT hub is starting to look very promising indeed. Glenn Goodman, ITV News, the Docklands.
Well, you're watching the